Hi, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. My name's Marcus, and this is your mid-month mayhem. So let's see what's on the cards for you, Gemini. So this is a Sacred Bee oracle. I've only recently started reading with it. I actually have had it a while, but I did a meditation the other day, and then I picked them up, and I seem to be very much able to read from them, almost like a gift. So let's see what we have here. Melancholy. Are you being very dramatic recently, or is there a lot of drama going on in the recent past? Etheric body. Yeah, some of you might be going through a change. Indifference. I've got here architecture. Right. So what I'm getting from this basically is there's been a lot of drama going on around you. But throughout this, you've actually managed to maintain your growth and development, and you're very much coming into alignment with your true self and your true potential. So you are actually very much focused on spirit and focused on yourself in this way. And that's made you, indifferent to some things that are going on around you now, because you're seeing them in a different light, because you've gone through this transformation, or you're going through this transformation. So perhaps some stuff that's recently happened has been causing a lot of chaos and drama in your life. Stuff that you thought might cause you happiness, like used to be a cause of happiness, but maybe because you were like negatively tapped in, and therefore when you let's put it this way, I'm getting this energy of someone who was like unhealed, and melancholy would like, they'd be like things that would, how do you put it? God, I was given it just now, and I can't remember the exact words. Hold on. Trauma is a way of life. In other words, that's what I'm getting. Trauma is a way of life. In other words, like there's a lot of sorrow with everything. And this might be someone who actually looks very happy on the outside. And look at the way suddenly this leaf here is poking into this picture, the sunflower. And then in this center, this is like just fire. This is like fire. The etheric body is going through like some kind of wild transformation. And you've managed to keep your growth and development. And you're very much focused on like where you are, your needs, your wants. And you're not allowing this to distract you anymore. There's like a lot of distraction around you, but you're not allowing this to distract you. And you see this bee's like his etheric body is like totally in alignment, and everything's like cosmically connected, and he's feeling not with his sight, he's feeling with his intuition. Like that's what that kind of represents. And then that brings you into a power of indifference. So there might be someone who causes a lot of chaos in your life, but you coming to this point where you're more tapped in and you're more balanced out, and now you're not seeing this so in the same way. You have a complete indifference. You see past the melancholy now. You see past everything, and you see that like there's you see like the game a little bit more, a bit like you're suddenly seeing the Matrix, as it were, and you're like, hold on a moment. If I react this way to this, I'm going to get a different result. But if I do that, then it won't affect me. So you're seeing past this, and there's an eye here, like your third eye has been activated, or some of you, it may not just be your third eye, it may not be your third eye being activated. It may be a point of where you're like, you see through this person, and you see the games they play. And architecture we've got here, so this allows you to build. I'm getting such a strong feeling about this. 5 of coins. I'm seeing it as the 5 of coins. This allows you to leave this person out in the cold, or they might have left you out in the cold, but it doesn't make any difference to you. You believe that you are now the architect of your own life, and you don't need their... this is someone who's I'm dealing with some Geminis who, there's a person who, in the past, you needed their approval. That's the word I'm looking for. Their approval in order to feel worthy, or to, to make yourself feel worthy. You don't need that anymore. Yeah, look at this. Because you understand that you are very, very, very much a rare breed and a co-creation. And yeah, you just don't need that anymore. You're in this new energy where you have like transcended that kind of feeling, and that makes you like more valuable, but it makes you more valuable to yourself rather than to other people. So let's have a look and see what the energy says here for you in the tarot. Now I'm going to go a little bit into the love reading here, but I'm also going to try to stick with your energy and see what comes out in the story. So we have someone here who's like quite... in the recent past, you just cut them off. You made a judgment call. You decided to cut them off, and you weren't going to deal with them anymore. You stood in your power, but you're being fair. You were just with this person. You saw what they did and who they were. And now they're kind of clinging onto your energy. Look at this. We have the Queen of Cups here. So you see the way she's looking at the King of Cups? Like, well, can I do something? Can I help you? Can I please you? You know what I mean? Or maybe you've turned your back on this person. Look at this. Some of you definitely turned your back on this person, stood in your power, saw the truth for what it is, and you're not going to deal with this person. So now we've got another... This person might be like a Queen of Pentacles. They might be like an earth sign. Very much focused on their finances and everything, their money, creating new, or that's where you are right now. You've come into this more balanced energy, and you're focusing on your money. A lot of air signs are very much focused on their finances right now. So they'd like to send you a message. They would really like to talk to you, apologize perhaps a little bit. But they're also trying to figure you out. They are definitely trying to figure you out. Got earth sign twice here. So we might be dealing with some Tauruses, Virgos, or Capricorns. And then I've got here the Ace of Wands. They would like a new start with you, this person. They didn't expect to get chopped off so badly. They didn't expect... They'd like to take you out. They're coming in with their money. They'd like to take you out for a drink, spend some money on you. Maybe not a fortune, but, they think they can impress you. And maybe, spend a night. They're trying to follow their intuition on this. They're trying to follow their instincts on this. But I think you are generally coming into this energy of, wanting a fresh new start. Yeah, so what's hidden from you is, they genuinely love you. I think there's a Gemini around who's also got a heck of a lot of options. You're standing your ground with this person. You definitely don't want them nearby. In fact, I think you're standing your ground with a lot of people. I think there's some Geminis out there who might have 3 people around them. Yeah, look at this. I've got someone who's in a fixed energy. They know their truth. They know their self-worth. They know what they're about. And they have knowledge, but they're also tapped in. And there's people coming in. This was one person in the recent past that would love to come in. They might message you. They want to follow their passion. They want to come in and and then we've got someone who's coming in with a love offer. They want to have... They're also very passionate about you. And then we've got here as well, there's someone coming in who's more financially secure, maybe more mature in a sense, but they want to birth something with you. You are following your intuition. You are if they don't stand, look at this, you're just standing in your own energy here. We've got here 7 of Wands, which is standing your ground. And we've got the Queen of Bitches. Sorry to call the Queen of Swords that, but the Queen of Bitches. Honestly, the Queen of Swords. You are oh, crikey. Yeah, you're yeah, that's a lot of nonsense, and you just cut them to you know, to the quick, as it were. You cut them to the quick. You're like loving yourself. You're enjoying yourself. You're going out. Like maybe guys come and they approach you and you're like, you're just like, no, don't, I'm not interested. You're very much tapped in, focused on like your growth and your development at this stage. Some of you might have like a whole bunch of people come in, because look, we've got one king and then we've got all 4 queens come out. I mean, if we're talking like someone who's like evolved, we've got like spiritually, we've got spiritually, emotionally evolved, emotionally mature, financially mature, passionately mature, and then we've got someone who's also mature in thought as well. And then we've got like only one of them match, and maybe one of you is following your instinct to get this and denying these other ones, and you think, well, that's all about lust, because there's the Page of Pentacles and there's fire in that one. That one's got fire in it. That one's got like, it's all about their money. And then there's the one. That one is divinely connected to you. Yeah. So there might be someone coming in who's in your near future who is like the right one. They're divinely connected to you. And then under the deck I've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So we've got them as being emotionally balanced. So we've got a nice match here. We've got people that are emotionally balanced and spiritually balanced in a sense. Because I do see like air signs as being quite spiritual, because air is what it is. It's of the ethers, you know what I mean? So very nice energy, very interesting story there going on. So let's see, I'm going to open this up a little bit and see what else the cards say. Because that was, let's see what the cards got to say. Especially about this energy and these other people. Because you might have a lot of suitors looking at this. Some of you might have a lot of choices. And you might be having a hard time choosing as well. But you're using your discernment. I can see you shooting down a few people. This is very much a tapped in Gemini, because they are just following their instincts. And some of you might be just staying in like a single energy. Yeah, okay, so you found out about someone who had a lot of choices, might have been a fire sign. They were lovely, but that relationship's dead. Yeah. But this changed you as well. I can see it changed you. Changed you from a mile away. In fact, other people notice that it changed you as well. That's what makes you so valuable now. But you are focusing on your finances. I can see that. Or you are going to be focusing on your finances at the end of the month. So let's talk about this person. Yep. Okay, this person is trying to find the strength to manifest you. They are very upset about what happened. They don't have... I mean, if I see the Magician with the Nine of Swords, I'm seeing someone who... And the Strength card. They honestly can't believe what's happened to them. They probably don't have the strength to come in and manifest this. Or they would like to. They don't know how. They don't know how to approach you. They cocked this up big time. They think, they reckon there's no coming back. So, let's see where they are now. Yeah. So, they'd like to work on this. They'd like to have a new start. There's a lot of intuition in this person. They're very intuitive in some ways. Maybe they were immature in their behavior. So, yeah. This person is a bit weird because they think that you like were a little bit sneaky. Like, they feel like you might have played them a little bit, and then because the way you separated, it might have been another person or something like that, and you just disappeared. But I also think that they're too. Look, we've also got the Seven of Swords and Judgment. So they'd like to resurrect us. They keep going back and forth in their own mind, but they just don't have the courage to do it. Yeah, look at this. They're not going to work on this. If this is a single person that you've been dealing with in the recent past, they're not able to work on this. Yeah, so they're focusing on their money. Yeah. They're watching you. They're watching you. I think they're watching you, like, work on your money and that. They're like, they might think that you're all work and no play at this time. You're very much focused on your money, and you're very direct, and you're a bit abrasive to talk to at this point. Yeah. Okay. Very much. Okay, so they see you choosing being single and new opportunities, or they see they see you've made a choice to perhaps remain single and focus on your happiness. Well, that's what you might have done, and you tapped into this energy. Oh, my nose is so itchy. You're very much tapped into this energy of like being single, working on your purpose, trying to find happiness, or working on what makes you happy. What's hidden from you? Yeah, okay. This person sees you as wish fulfillment. They would like to come in and conquer their own fears and make this happen again. What Spirit advises is on the 7 of Wands, stand your ground, stay in this hermit energy, learn new things. They're spying on you. Yeah, look at this. This person who broke your heart. They're keeping a distance. They see that you sort of disappeared. They're trying to like figure out how to approach you, and that Spirit's saying like just allow yourself to go into hermit mode, recover from what's going on, balance yourself out. You will come into a happier energy. Yeah, when you start seeing things from a new perspective, you start seeing them for who they are, which is kind of a toxic connection. You'll realize that maybe they weren't the person for you, because you're developing discernment. Look at this. We've got the Queen of Coins with the Queen of Swords, and we've got the Queen of Coins up there as well, or Queen of Pentacles. And you are understanding now. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You're seeing that this might have been very much a the devil energy is very much, it can be obsession, can be materialistic. So this person might have been very materialistic, but you're seeing that you've become discerning because of this. Yeah, so you might be restricting, you might have restrict contact with this person, or you might, I'm getting for some of you kind of come into this energy of like, it's a toxic kind of person, and it was a toxic relationship, and when they come in again, you're gonna see them for who they are, and you'll see them, you've never seen them in this light. So you're going to come to some major realization, and you've never seen them in this light. And I'm being drawn straight to this card, which I thought was it reminds me so much of the 5 of Pentacles. You will just leave them out in the cold. You do not want to work with them. That's what I'm getting straight away. So what's under the deck for you? We've got the Page of Cups. So there may be someone new coming in, or they might come in with an apology. But we've got someone new coming in. 4 of Wands. Someone more passionate. Someone might come in with a love offer. Yeah, you might have a choice of 2 here with the lovers, and with Page of Wands and Page of Cups, 2 very different people, one more emotional, one more passionate. Oh, these choices keep coming. Look at this. We've got a Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Coins. Same thing. So then we've got the Knight of Wands underneath. So you might have like a lot of people around you interested in you. Yeah. And then you've got this Knight of Wands. And then we've got the 6 of Wands and the Moon. So you're going to be victorious. But with the soulmate, but it's hidden. That might be like, you're not going to know who. They're not. I'm getting like maybe in about 3 to 6 months, things will change. To the point where you get this like revelation of a new soulmate. A 6 that's more, that has equal give and take, and a more solid relationship. So that's a very nice energy for you. So let's have a look at what the I Ching says here. Healing takes time. That's what I can say. Healing takes time, and so do relationships. Let's go into this. Temptation. Don't be seduced. That's the devil energy there. What seems harmless may be dangerous. Don't be tempted by something that is not good for you. Exercise self-discipline. Follow the right path. What have we got on this one? We have heaven over wind. So I think if you're tempted into this situation, what's going to happen is it's going to knock your foundations, and it's going to knock you back a bit. Great power. There's a lot of potential. Use your power for good. Be careful, strong and principled. Do what is right. Be humble in your strength. Think of others and act with grace. And for that one we have thunder over heaven. So that's like Thor. It's like great responsibility when you have power, and there's a lot of good around you, because it can be tempting to like use your power in a manipulative manner. And we've got the family. Take care of your relationships, know your role and be committed to it. Be trustworthy and genuine. Listen, let your actions come from a place of love. And for that one we have wind over fire. So wind and fire together is like air and fire. They're great to a point, but if one of them comes out of balance, there's an explosion, because the flame gets put out. So if air is too strong, the flame will be put out. Whereas if fire and air hit like the perfect constantly, there's constant growth at a regular rate. And when there's no air and too much fire gets taken out as well. So, when wind is too strong, there's an explosion, because the fire gets too much air. So let's have a look at what's under the deck here. Increase. Make the most of new opportunities. Focus on your priorities. Find mentors. Develop a positive mindset and be generous. Pursue worthy goals. We have 42, and that is wind over thunder. So, well, that will increase the sound of thunder when it's wind. So there you go. That's your I Ching 4th reading. And I'm just going to do some of these. These are the Compendium of Constellations Oracle deck. A cosmic Oracle deck. Basically constellations. But they're a fun deck. I like this deck. One of my favorite mini decks. Because they're just out there, but they make so much sense sometimes. It's quite incredible. Okay. I'm messing up the shuffle. Give me a second. I find it when I've got like 3 layers of cards, it starts getting difficult to shuffle. It's like making a choice when you have 3 lovers, eh? Okay, let's see what we got here. Bum, bum, bum. Reticum, capture, enlighten, optimism, freedom, narcissism, Vela power. You are being warned. You've been warned twice here. So don't use your power in the wrong way. But also, the person that you might have dealt with in the past might have been a narcissist. So we've got here through freedom and enlightenment, you gain power, right? But that power gives you a certain amount of control over others. So be warned of narcissism. Keep away from controlling people. I'm getting a lot of that with this. Make the most of new opportunities, but pursue worthy goals. We've got lead here, so you might have a very, very leadership kind of energy inside you. Be careful of like abusing the power, because that too much of a good thing becomes bad. That's what that whole thing was about, the fire and air. But there's a lot of freedom in this, because look at this. Through enlightenment, you capture the feeling of freedom, and that will give you optimism. And that optimistic feeling is what you want to hold on to. So that's where you want to go, is you want to go towards this optimistic feeling of like anything is possible, as long as you leave people that are a bad influence, narcissistic, controlling, who think they have the power of you, out in the cold. And the same for your personal like feelings in that sense. Anyway, Gemini, I hope that resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you at the end of March. Have a good few weeks. And thank you for listening. Bye.